Hello everyone, in this video I will teach you how to simplify fractional exponents, or some say they call this rational exponents. So here I'm gonna teach you how to do this in two different ways. The first is by converting that into radical first. So this is equal to the cube root of 64 raised to 5. And we know that 64 is a perfect cube number, right? What is the cube root of 64? It's equal to 4. Okay, so that means this is 4 raised to 5, right? Which is equivalent to 1024. Again, why is that 4 raised to 5? Because cube root of 64 is 4 and the exponent is 5. So it will just be equal to 4 raised to 5, and that is equal to 1024. Another way of solving this is by expressing that 64 into exponential form. So we can express that as 4 raised to 3, okay? And then just multiply the exponent 5 over 3 to 3. We can easily cross out the 3, and that gives us 4 raised to 5, which is also equivalent to 1024. All right, let's go to the next example. This 400 raised to 1/3. So the first way of doing that is by converting that into radical form. So that's the third root, or cube root rather, of 400. And then we need to think about the perfect cube factor of 400, which is, that is correct, it's 8. So that's 8 times 50. So cube root of 8 times 50. So cube root of 8 is positive 2. Cube root of 50. So this is our answer here. Also, we can express that 400 as a factor, and then think about the perfect cube factor of 400. The reason why we're thinking about or we're looking for a perfect cube factor is because it's raised to 1/3. So we can express that as 8 raised to 1/3 times 50 raised to 1/3. 8 raised to 1/3, as we all know, is equal to 2, right? That's cube root of 8. Or if you want it to be really clear to you, so we can express that as 2 raised to 3, and then we multiply that by 1/3. So that gives us 2. And then that 50 raised to 1/3 is just equal to the cube root of 50. All right. Let's go to the next one. So again, the first step, or the first way of doing this, is by converting this purely into radical. Cube root of 14 squared times 1. 14 times 2 times 1 is just 1, and then 14 squared is 196. So cube root of 196. Is there a perfect cube factor of 196? I think that's the final answer. All right. Another way of solving this is by distributing that 1/3 to 2, or multiplying that 1/3 to 2. So 14 raised to 2/3 equals cube root of 14 squared, which is the same as what we did there on the left side, which is also equal to the cube root of 196. All right. Let's go to the, I think this is my last example. So first, let's convert this into decimal. This is again cube root of 27, 2 times 2. Okay. So cube root of 27 raised to 4. And just like I think what we had a while ago in my previous example, that's 64. 64 was a perfect cube number. And here 27 is also a perfect cube number. That's 3 times 3 times 3, which is equal to 27, right? So what's the cube root of 27? It's 3. But the exponent is 4. So 3 raised to 4. So that's 3 raised to 4, which is equal to 81. Or we can also first multiply that 27 raised to 2 by 2/3, or the exponents. Let's multiply them. That'll be 27 times 4 over 3. And we can express that 27 as 3 raised to 3 times 4 raised to 3 times 4 over 3. You can simply cross that out, and that gives us 3 raised to 4, which is also equal to 81.